My grandma accidentally poured dish soap on the turkey instead of oil. How do you accidentally grab Dawn dish soap from the sink, I guarantee it's not near the stove, and then put that on the turkey? Girl, you need new meds. Something ain't right in your head. A soapy turkey, ew. Wait, so did she cook it? Might have been one of the funniest but most upsetting things I've ever seen. Okay, so they didn't cook it. She was just like, oh shoot, that is not oil. Crap, I guess we're ordering Chinese takeout this year. My aunt was not able to come to dinner one year because she was in jail for trying to shoplift a turkey from the grocery store. Guys, a turkey is like $5, 10 tops. I don't know the last time I looked at a turkey price, but it's not worth stealing. You can find that money on the street. One year I found $20 on Friday the 13th. That was a great day. I could have bought 2 turkeys. Aunt opened the pressure cooker without releasing the pressure first. Went about as well as you can imagine. I remember seeing my mom do that. I was like, what's that whistle? Thanksgiving just... My 10-year-old brother decided to demonstrate how to properly body slam himself onto a bed to the cousins. Why? He proceeded to hit his head on the windowsill behind the bed and crack his head open. We could see skull. Oh my god. 15 stitches later, we finally got to eat dinner. You got to eat that night? Wow. I would have been at the hospital like, Mom, I'm hungry. Is he stitched up yet? Can I go eat without him? I'm just really hungry. I am very impatient when it comes to food. Like if I know it's ready and someone is keeping me from eating it and I can see the food, I'm like, bruh, I don't care if you just got shot. The food's right there, it's ready, I'm gonna eat. That happened to my brother. He busted his head open twice on the same rocking chair. And my parents kept that rocking chair. I'm starting to think it's a conspiracy. I heard some screaming from outside my apartment. I opened the door and saw this lady running to the dumpster with the turkey still in the pan on fire. She threw it into the dumpster, which then caught fire. Girl, what'd you think was gonna happen? I called 911 so the fire department could put it out. There was one time I was looking out over the balcony, like across LA. I saw a fire and I tried to call like 3 fire departments and no one answered. I was like, that is exactly why fire spreads so quickly in LA, because no one answers the dang phone. My mom dropped the turkey platter. Nice. It shattered, turkey and porcelain shards littered the floor. Thankfully, most of the turkey was salvaged due to the 5-second rule. I don't know about that, but it's Thanksgiving, so it's like we have to salvage this if it's at all possible. Some of us had shards of turkey platter on our plates, but it wasn't a big deal. It's like, yeah, you might get some glass in your turkey, just be careful, don't chew too fast. If you feel something crunchy, spit it out. My brother took my 2-week-old son to check his diaper during dinner. Came back with the diaper in hand, saying it didn't look right. He proceeded to smell it and say that something was wrong. So then he tasted it. Oh my god, no, nope, I would disown you right there. You're not my son anymore, you're gross. Everyone was flipping out. Turns out he filled a clean diaper with pumpkin pie filling. It was hilarious. No, that's just disgusting. Do you want to make me lose my appetite right before Thanksgiving dinner? We gonna have a problem. I was at my friend's conservative Catholic family's house for Thanksgiving. Fun, love that. And his older brother told everyone that my pal had gotten a tattoo. Oh my gosh, the scandal. His parents were mad and forced him to show them the tattoo. When they saw it was a $sign on his left butt cheek, there were tears. What made you think it would be a good idea to get a $sign on your left butt cheek? At least get it on the right. There's so many other, better ideas for tattoos you could put on your butt cheek. My aunt completely forgot to turn on the oven and left the turkey to sit in there for about 5 hours with no heat. We had pizza that year. I would be so disappointed. I'd be livid. Like, auntie, whatever, you had one job, girl. This is not how we do things. Like, seriously, imagine how much of a letdown that is to be ready for a whole Thanksgiving meal and then you have pepperoni pizza instead. No. My uncle didn't want to cook the turkey in the oven, so he just shoved it in the microwave for 2 hours. Why would you think that's a good idea? Do not do that, guys. If you're in college or trying to figure something out, stay away from the microwave. Nothing good's gonna come out of it. We called him asking how it came out later, and they were shooting hoops with it outside. Was it bouncy? I can only imagine, it's not gonna be cooked at all. You didn't even put any seasoning on it. You gotta do seasoning, butter, baste it every like 20 to 30 minutes depending on how moist you want it. And if you're one of those people that freaks out when you hear the word moist, shut up. I don't care. You're just doing it for pick-me attention. My dad broke my grandparents' toilet with the power of his bowels. He ended up having to buy them a new toilet, which he broke a year later at Christmas. Dude, what are y'all eating during the holidays? Cause it is not sitting right with this man's stomach. Or just stop inviting him. Or give him a special porta potty outside that's just for him and it's easily replaceable. Gross. As soon as my grandma sat down, the last person to be seated, everyone's ready to eat. Say the prayer, whatever you believe in. You're ready to dig in. The cat jumped on the table and had a brain aneurysm and died in front of 19 people. The second she sat down, all of my little cousins were screaming. If I was there, I would just laugh, like an uncomfortable laugh, just I can't believe that just happened. Mittens, no. How does the cat just have an aneurysm out of nowhere? Wait, so did y'all still eat afterwards? Like, did the cat die on the turkey? Because otherwise, it's still good. Halfway through eating, my cousin's boyfriend proposed to her in front of 40 plus family and extended family members. She said no. Awkward! That is why I do not agree. Like, I am not okay with public proposals. Like grand gestures, like on the Jumbotron at a basketball game or something like that. One, I think it's lazy. It's been done a million times. It's the first thing you thought of. Not very heartfelt. And two, it puts pressure on the person to say yes when they might not want to. If you want to make it super personal and heartfelt, make it just you two, do whatever you're gonna do, and make it private. So they have a comfortable chance to say no if they want to. My 4-year-old sister vomited candy yams in the middle of her Thanksgiving dinner plate when my dad told her she had to eat it or couldn't have any dessert. Literally, the man said, finish your dinner before you get dessert. And she went, bleh. What you gonna do now, Pops? I would say, okay, well, since you can't finish the dinner, then I guess you're not getting dessert. Because if you just give her the dessert, she's gonna think she can just get around whatever rules you set for her as she grows up. She's not gonna listen. Someone's dog got into the trash and ate a lot of turkey, ham, and everything else that didn't make it to a human's stomach. This is not gonna turn out well. Seriously, if you have a sensitive stomach, you might not wanna read this. As some family members were leaving, the dog let out a loud yelp and sprayed said family with projectile diarrhea. Love that. First time I got to hose anyone down and hopefully the last. Was that fun? I doubt it. The dog literally said, fire in the hole! The turkey was jiggling and meowing. Did you cook the cat? Oh my god. This is a story of murder, not Thanksgiving. My mother wakes me up by dangling the uncooked turkey over my head. You're gonna get sick! I just wouldn't sleep the night before Thanksgiving then if I knew my mom was gonna try it, or I would padlock my door. I was around 5 or 6 years old. Us kids were playing hide and seek and I hid way in the back of Grandma's closet. While I was hiding back there, I found this beautiful deep red robe. I assumed it belonged to my grandfather who passed just before I was born. I'm calling it's the robe of an ex-mistress or something. Bet. I tried it on and it was huge on me, but the silk felt really smooth and cool, so I decided to go ask my grandma if I could have it to grow into. Turns out my granddad was a grand dragon in the KKK, and it was his ceremonial robe. Oh, I love the family skeletons in the closet, don't ya? The family members who didn't know about this already were highly upset, obviously, and the ones who knew were super embarrassed. There was a small riot when I walked into the kitchen wearing it. That was an awkward Thanksgiving. I guess Grandpa won't be included in this year's prayer. Dude, I don't know if any of you guys play Red Dead Redemption 2, but you can find the KKK in there and kill them, and it raises your good honor. Dude, I have found like 2 meetings where they were like circled up around a flaming cross, and I was just like, boop, 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 boop. YouTube, don't demonetize this. It was a video game, chill. And then it raised my honor and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. There's so many weird things hidden in that game. It's so awesome. But anyways, that's it for Thanksgiving horror stories. Comment below how your Thanksgiving went this year, what your favorite dish was, and if any family drama happened. Comment below, I want all the tea. But as always, please subscribe, follow me on all social medias, links are all down below. Turn on notifications, like, share the video, you know what to do. I'll see you tomorrow.